discounts to people that are not getting. Well, for one, they weren't getting anything as of November 1st, and then they haven't gotten anything because they haven't rolled out the half yet. But he's telling them that they can't do that. So in this episode of JLB Live,
all right, guys,
Broker J3 and I are going to expose the truth. So guys, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. Share this with someone that may need to hear this particular episode. You know, there are plenty of families out there, not just Black people, that are on SNAP benefits. So we're going to expose the truth. Low income families, guys, are not a priority at this time. Not then, not now, probably not ever. With Viral Moment, we're going to look at some emotional real stories, some honest conversation surrounding this particular topic. So thank you, Butter Love. Thank you for joining us again. Welcome back. Hey, Solo, for FDR Solo. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for being a part of the JMB family, and welcome back. Stand on business. We got you.
Appreciate you guys joining us. We do. All right, you ready?
Yes.
Okay. All right, guys. Now, before we jump in, y'all, remember to hit that like button and share the live. That's what we was doing just a few moments ago. We're on multiple platforms. And make sure you tag somebody who may need to hear this conversation. And make sure you guys, if you're not, go to YouTube right now before we get started and go to Live with JNB. And make sure you guys subscribe. It's free. It doesn't cost you a dime, okay? All right, and also to our audio family that love to listen to podcasts, make sure you check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, YouTube Music. You know, we see y'all, okay? And we thank you guys for rocking with us so much, okay?
All right, Bobby Parker, Chef V. Dead Inside, thank you guys for your gifts. Thank you guys for all of your love and support. So thank you. So we're ready to kick this off, and we're ready to dive in to this particular topic.
All right. So again, everybody, what's up? What's up? I'm your boy, your uncle, you know, that guy, Broker J3. And tonight we going deep, guys.
Okay, guys. So I am your girl, your favorite auntie, Dr. B, and you already know, guys, when we talk, we do talk, and we go deep, and we keep it real, no sugar, no filters, just facts and real life. That's what we do.
All right, guys. So if the president can cut your food in half, but not his plane rides, his rallies, his lawyers, you're not the priority.
Yeah, his party that he had over the weekend, a Halloween party, you're not a priority, guys. Yeah. Okay, so the truth is, it's sad, guys, but you never were a priority. If he had the contingency money, the funds to pay SNAP benefits, he would have done so if he cared anything about the American people. But apparently he don't. So we're going to dive, and we're going to talk about the truth. You were never the priority, guys.
All right, guys. So Doc B, I got to say it plain. You know, when Trump refused to tap into the contingency fund, he told you exactly where you stand. Hunger wasn't a concern, okay? Chaos wasn't the concern. People was not the concern.
And guys, this is really sad to me. People going hungry. You know what I saw? I saw a leader who had the power. He has the power to help people. And he didn't. Not until 25 states dragged him into court. He has the money. Dragged him into court like a child who refused to share his toys, like a little kid.
And, you know, dragged. Literally dragged.
Yeah.
Dr. B, and even after losing in court, guys, what'd he do? He turns around and says, well, okay, I'm only going to pay half. Now, keep in mind now, and I'm going to keep saying this, and I'm going to keep saying it. You know, you can give Argentina $40 billion, but yet Magic Mike, Speaker of the House, says that it costs $9 billion a month to take care of the 40 million people that's on SNAP benefits. Now, keep in mind, if that number is correct, you gave Argentina $40 billion. That would have covered the American people for 4 months. But you claim America's first, but you can give money to another country that undercut our own farmers, and you telling the American people they can't eat, but you're going to give them half, but you're going to look out for another country altogether.
And
does not make sense.
And I'm thinking to myself, guys, and I know some of you are thinking the same thing that I am. Half. Say, for instance, they talked about some of the average people receiving SNAP benefits. It's like $2.94 or whatever. Just think about it. They were barely making ends meet with $2.94. Now you're talking about giving them half of that? Half of benefits for a family who already didn't have enough to begin with? Half for a mom who's already working 2 jobs? Half for a senior citizen that's on a fixed income? And half of kids who depend on school meals and SNAP? Come on.
Yeah. But a full check goes to him to travel, full funding for his rallies, full money for his lawsuits, full security, but half for the people.
Yeah, not to mention some of his party traveling all over the world in jets and stuff. It's just ridiculous as to where the money is going, guys. So think about this. If a man feeds you half after a court forced him to help you, what was he planning to give you when nobody was watching?
Nothing.
Zero.
Nothing. All right, shout out. We see Miss Empower has entered the room. Day one. One of our always top gifters. We appreciate it. And guys, we always like you guys to make sure you guys follow our top gifters. We always like to help you guys grow your community as well. So make sure you always follow our top gifters, okay? Big shout outs to Detroit. We see you guys in the chat.
Okay. Florida, New York, and Chicago in the house. Thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate you, Ripster, who just sent us 100. Thank you, James Kaiser, Mr. L33. Thank you, guys. And we see our Georgia family out here as well. They heavy in it. We appreciate your love and support. We appreciate all of you guys.
Big dog in Texas. I see you. I see you. All right. Shout out to the single parents tuning in tonight. We know it's not easy, but, hey, we appreciate you guys taking the time to join us. We took a little extra time to start a little late this evening because we wanted to make sure we gave you guys enough time to get out there and vote.
Yes, and definitely, because remember, it's not just the main election, the general election, the primary elections and the local elections are just as important, guys. So we appreciate you. So shout out to our overseas family, those of you who are joining us from the DR and Canada. We see you guys and we appreciate you. Thank you for your support.
All right, guys. We see our Georgia family heavy in here. We appreciate the love, guys. Thank you so much. I want to give you guys a quick scenario in regards to the senior, the old person, our grandparents, or for some of us, our parents. A 72-year-old woman, Miss Evelyn, she gets $214 a month in SNAP. That's food stamps. Okay. Now, under the half payment rule, she's going to get about $107. She says, what do I cut? Do she cut her meds? Do she cut her food? Or do she cut her dignity?
And see, just the thought of that makes me sick on my stomach. America is one of the richest countries in the world. And here you got people that may have to choose between their meds, food, or their dignity, guys. This doesn't make any sense. This is where my heart breaks. Seniors are the first ones that are forgotten.
Always. It's always like that, Doc B. And that's why we say you're not the priority. You should be. Hey, he campaigned on America first, make America great again, but yet his priority seems to go everywhere but the American people, time and time again.
That's how I feel about it. Okay, guys, we're going to take a look at this working father.
All right, you got a dad working 50 hours a week, but he still qualifies for SNAP, probably because he doesn't make enough money, even though he worked those 50 hours. And, keep in mind, a quick example, the state of Georgia, the minimum wage is still $7.25. You may get lucky and find some job to pay 10 or 11. So you can imagine he's not really making a lot of money. His November benefits dropped from $389 to $195.
Okay, guys. So thank you, Hennessy, for joining us. So, guys, how do you tell a father doing all the right things, trying to get ahead, the right things, that he deserves less? He's trying. He's making an honest living. He's doing what he's supposed to do, trying to provide, but he can't get ahead. So what do you tell that father?
Exactly. I see you, Hennessy. I need food. And clothing. I definitely hear you. You know why, Doc B? I'm gonna tell you why. Because this administration, if you're not rich, if you're not powerful or useful, you're invisible.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you are to this administration.
And I cannot stress this enough, Broker J3. I'm gonna break this down a little bit and go a little bit personal, guys. I hope you don't mind. Black women already feel invisible. We always feel like some people don't see us, they don't hear us. So when you are skipping over us and don't want to give us the SNAP benefits or what we need to provide for our families, that hits a different way. It hits deeper. We already feel the neglect. So guys, drop your city in the chat. If this is hitting home to some of you, say I'm not a priority in the comments, okay? Make sure you are following our top gifters, guys. We want to keep those gifts coming. They will follow you back and help you grow your channel, your own following, whether it be on whatever social media platform you're on, guys. So thank you. And hey, Strawberry, how are you doing this evening?
Strawberry says, I'm not a priority. That's right.
Yeah.
And you know what? I don't think any of us are truly a priority. You know, it sickens me. You know, I meant to grab a clip that I wanted to show you guys. One of our subscribers, actually one of our paid subscribers, had actually sent us a clip, photo shot of her. She went to go renew her benefits. Now, because she's a little older, she only pays about $38 a month for her insurance coverage. And because of what's going on with this shutdown, with the Republicans not wanting to renew this subsidies for the affordable health care, now for her to renew for the 2026 year, her premium done went up to $182. That's almost $145 more than what she was paying. It's getting real, guys. And I know a lot of you guys out there that have tried to renew your coverage, especially if you're on the Affordable Care Act, have seen a substantial increase. And we're going to talk about that.
Yeah, we're going to talk about it, guys. Now, I know we're focusing on SNAP, so we may deviate a little bit because we have to mention some things as they come to mind. And Broker J3 just mentioned the health benefits, the premiums going up. Some people don't realize just how high their premiums are going to be. So what you need to do is you need to take time and access that website. And the crazy thing about it is we were watching this, I can't remember what it was. This was a streaming little network, but people didn't realize that ACA and Obamacare were the same thing.
Yeah.
And they said they don't want nothing that has anything to do with the word Obama, but ACA, it's the same thing.
Yeah. And Jelly, the reason why Trump is still in office is because the Republicans are scared to step up against him. Now, the Democrats, they're talking about all the things that he's doing. We've never seen a president in our lifetime to do the things that Trump is doing. It's amazing because even Nixon, who resigned because of what he did, literally can't even compete with what Trump's doing right now.
Oh, no, there's no contest about that, guys. So keep those comments coming. We want to know how you feel. We want to know if you feel like you are not a priority when it comes to this Trump administration. We want to hear from you guys. So now we're going to talk about the 25 state lawsuit. I mentioned that the only way that he has agreed to pay half of the SNAP benefits is because of the 25 states that filed a lawsuit. What they won and what they didn't. Okay, guys, let's talk about that.
Yeah, and big ups to King Sedell.
Thank you.
Our agency leader, we appreciate you. Thank you for allowing J&B Live to be on and be a part of the platform. We thank you so much, King Sedell. Make sure you guys follow King Sedell and our top gifters. We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yes,
and what they won, Doc B, the judge said, release the money. That's what the judge said. Right now, don't delay. No delays, no tricks, no excuses.
Okay, and this is was fact, guys. This is fact. If you don't believe us, research it. The money was already in a contingency fund. It's not like he had to go out anywhere and find the money.
No, it's already there.
Okay, guys, here's the part the streets don't hear. The street committee don't hear all of this. Winning the case didn't change his heart. He's still evil. It didn't change his mindset. It didn't change his intentions. He still has the intention that he is going to gut that SNAP benefits so that a lot of people will not receive those benefits, because he said it, a lot of people are fraud. I think one of the streaming networks said a lot of them were buying sodas and cookies. I don't give a crap what they buy with it. If they need it for their families, let them buy it. Let them buy it.
Exactly. I totally agree with you. Preach it, Auntie B. Preach. All right. Now, guys, a court can force compliance, okay? But it can't force a leader to care. And Trump has shown us time and time again, he don't care about the courts. He don't care about the American people. And sometimes he don't even care about his own Republicans.
Yeah. And that's what the saddest part about it is. We have those MAGA Trump reporters. They are diehard Trump reporters, and they don't care what he do. They're still going to support him. Okay, guys? So shout out to ATL. We got some Florida viewers in the house. So thank you guys for joining us, for coming in strong on TikTok and Vigo Live. You are all on it tonight. So thank you for those gifts. Keep them coming. We appreciate you guys, and we love you for your support. We appreciate you.
Yeah, and guys, make sure you guys are following our top gifters.
Yes.
We really appreciate it. We got about 600 people in the room. They coming in, guys.
Yes, thank you.
So guys, make sure you follow our top gifters while you guys are here. Now, we want to shoot a quick scenario out. A mom with 4 kids. Now, she says her rent is $600, her gas is $70, and she has about $120 in utilities. And her November SNAP was cut from $614 to $307.
And guess what, guys? She still got to cook Thanksgiving dinner with half. Thanksgiving is right around the corner. The holidays are right around the corner. That's not a cut, guys. That's being cruel.
That's very cruel. That's very cruel.
In the richest country in the world.
It does not make sense. And I keep saying it time and time again. If you feel that America is first, then let America be first. Stop giving away money, taxpayers' money. That's the crazy part about it. He's giving away taxpayers' money to other countries, but then he's telling American people, I don't even want to feed y'all.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
It does not make sense. Now, let's go ahead and let's jump on this second scenario with the disabled veteran. You know, you got a veteran. He's living with disability. He sees his benefits sliced in half. Now, this man fought for our country. You know, shout outs to King Sedell. You know, he was also served in our country in the Navy. Appreciate you, King. You know, this guy fought for our country, but the country won't fight back for him. What is that?
That doesn't make any sense, and that's why, to me, you know, the country does not consider the American people a priority. He's putting other countries before the citizens of the United States. This doesn't make any sense. So, guys, this is a call to action. I want you to let me know. Drop 25 states in the comments if you believe the states shouldn't have to sue for people to eat. This is for people to eat, guys. And see, I'm thinking about them babies. I'm thinking about them children who don't have nothing to eat. That breaks my heart. We want to see this in the comment section, guys. If you're in the room, please comment and let us know how you feel about the Trump administration not providing SNAP benefits, full SNAP benefits, because guess what, guys? He's saying half, but I won't even believe that till they actually are released. Exactly. And who knows? There's no timeline as to when those November SNAP benefits will be released. I haven't seen it. If you have, drop that in the chat as well.
So, guys, if you feel, again, like Doc B said, that the state shouldn't have to sue to be able to get some food, make sure y'all put the word 25 states in the comments. We want to see that, guys. We appreciate you guys' comments. And again, make sure you guys follow our top gifters. We can't tell you guys enough. Mm-hmm. They will follow you back, and they will help you grow your community. Okay? All right, guys. Let's jump into it. The half pay plan. Now,
I like all my money.
Exactly. Now, how does it hit real families when we talking about giving them half of their benefits, even though you could have gave them their whole benefits? Let's talk about that.
That's messy. To me, that's just messy. Okay, so half a check doesn't mean half the hunger. You're still going to be hungry. Half the stress or half the struggle. You're still going to have to struggle, guys. It's not cut in half.
That's right. Tell it, B. Food prices ain't half off. You know what I'm saying? Gas is not half off. You know what? That rent and that mortgage is not half off. Life does not shrink, nor should your benefits.
That's right. That's right. So if your money got cut in half, guys, but your bill stayed whole, you are set up to fail. It's like the system is designed for you to fail. And I feel you families out there. I see you because some of you have been doing everything to get ahead. And it just seems like you just can't get ahead. Once you try to take 2 steps forward, you take 3 or 4 steps backwards. Yeah. And this is what it feels like because it's difficult for you to get ahead when you don't have any help.
Shout out to Business Starter, Brian Taylor, Lil Chef. Shout out to Yes, VN23. Shout out to Miss. Shout out to Purple Passion. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to Pound Cake. We see you. We see you.
Okay. All right, guys. Keep those gifts coming. Thank you again.
Appreciate you, Keith Gaskins. Appreciate you, Sasha. We see you guys. Miss Keisha, all right. Chrissy Slay, all right. And Sweet Boy, we appreciate y'all joining JB Live Podcast. Let's talk about that next scenario, B. Okay. Let's talk about that college student.
Yes, guys. So let's think about it. Imagine if you are working part-time. You are a full-time student using SNAP benefits to survive. There's a lot of college students out there, guys, that are receiving SNAP benefits.
They sure are.
You just don't believe that there are a lot of them. Okay, guys. These kids are already juggling, trying to maintain school, maybe working part-times, and they're juggling inflation. They got tuition. They got rent. Okay, guys. Now what? They're going to eat ramen noodles for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And listen, guys, I already ate so many of those when I was in college. I don't even eat them now because that's all I used to eat. But they are at the level to where they may not have no choice because of not receiving those benefits.
Guys. Yeah, Jeffrey said that Trump said that he wasn't going to release the SNAP until the shutdown is over. It's crazy that the president of the United States would actually let people starve while giving billions of dollars to another country, will let his own people here starve.
Yeah, it will.
It does not make sense, guys.
And you know why he don't let them starve? Because he don't care anything about the poor people.
He don't care about the American people. Let's keep it real.
Well, yeah, that's true. He don't. If you're not making a billionaire and making that kind of money where he can benefit from you, he doesn't care anything about you. And all of those the ones that are siding with him, he get turned against them in like tomorrow in a New York minute. They just don't know. And he's just using them. That's the saddest part about it, guys.
What is that? OG Granny or Jenny?
Okay,
what OG Granny. So they say Granny or Jenny. I can't tell.
I can't see it. Okay, Jeffrey Roberts says
he defined the court.
Yeah, he is defining the court order.
He does not care. Appreciate it, Q1. We appreciate that gift. And Kiki Pool, Ben that. We appreciate you guys. Listen here. Trump don't care. He don't care at all. People know when somebody care about them. We're talking about a president that does not even care about his own people. This man is trying to turn his country into a dictatorship. Yeah. That's exactly what he's trying to do. Trump don't care about us.
Yeah. And the sadder part about this is, guys, is the one that are his biggest supporters. They will FAFO eventually. I don't care when it is. I don't care. You may not get hit personally, guys, but I guarantee you, before he leaves office, somebody you know is going to be affected by his actions. I can promise you that. Because he's not wasting no time.
We appreciate you, James Grady, CC Harris, Mystique 808, Elijah Isaac. We appreciate you guys. We better vote today. You're right.
Yeah,
and we early voted.
Yeah,
we did that. We didn't want to take any chances, guys.
Did that. Listen, we did that thing. And listen, for those of you who did not vote today, make sure there's probably going to be another election that's going to either come up probably May. You need to go ahead and do that registration form or whatever, so that you'll be prepared by the time the midterms roll. You don't need to wait the 2 or 3 weeks before it's time for you to vote. You need to go ahead and get it done months in advance. Okay, guys. So we're gonna keep this going.
And shout out to Chrissy Slay, Loyalty, CJ,
Thank you,
Friday.
guys.
We appreciate you guys sending the gift. Now, guys, remember, we keep telling you guys, make sure you follow our top gifters. We always want to make sure that you guys grow your following and your community as well. And our top gifters, they will follow you guys. So make sure you follow them and they will follow you back. And you guys already know JB Live follows everybody that follows them. Now, let's jump into that next scenario, Doc B. The single man living alone. His benefits goes from $214 to $107. Now, people act like single men don't struggle too. But men need to eat. Men need help sometimes, and everybody deserves dignity.
And so this is my concept on the single man. You know, we forget about our brothers sometimes. They need, like you just said, they need help too. You know, it's already, bad that they having to receive SNAP benefits, but sometimes they don't want to go to a food bank and ask a food bank for help. And so they're already struggling with a lot of discrimination as it is when it comes to in terms of jobs, especially if they have a record. Exactly. And so they're getting double hit time and time after time. This is our brothers, guys, and not just our brothers. There's a lot of white men. I've seen on YouTube. There's a lot of white men that are receiving SNAP benefits.
Exactly. Now, guys, we want you guys to comment. Put in the comments right now, half is not enough if this makes you mad what's going on with this government right now. Make sure you put it in the comments. Half is not enough.
Yeah.
And also, again, make sure you guys are following our top gifters. They will follow you back. Make sure you do that.
Okay, guys. So for me, guys, I'm mad. I'm mad because I am a taxpayer. And then my taxpayer dollars are not going to helping the American people, the ones that need help, children going hungry. I don't like that.
It doesn't make sense. That makes me mad. It doesn't make sense.
That makes me fire mad.
It doesn't make sense, Doc B. Let me tell you something. Even if the president wanted to be evil with the American people, how can you do that to children? How can you do that to children? It just does not make sense. Quick shout out, Chrissy Slay, half is not enough. True enough. Jeffrey Roberts, 99 and a half. I got you.
And Gus
Clarence Poole. Gus Hey, Gus, what's up, fam? Good to see you joining us again. Thank you so much. Now, we are on multiple platforms, guys. We have multiple people hitting us up on these multiple platforms. We appreciate the comments. We appreciate those gifts. Make sure you keep them coming. And no matter what platform you're on, make sure you follow the top gifters that's on that platform, okay? We already told you now. All right.
Okay, guys. Yeah, this is it now. We're going to make you even madder. Because I'm already mad. I'm mad just talking about
y'all done made Doc be mad now.
I don't like for people to suffer. But this really hits home. Now, not only do he not want to release the SNAP benefits, or he's saying he's going to give you half, guess what? He said, why stores were told. He's told the stores not to give you a discount for SNAP recipients. In other words, it's just like somebody blocking you. That doesn't make any sense, Broker J3.
Yeah, it's stupid. Now this right here, this lit me up. You know what I'm saying? To think about it, he didn't want to give you any money. The court told him to give you the money. He said, I'm only going to give you half. And then went and told the retailers, you better not give them any discounts with their SNAP benefits.
See now that
and this is y'all president now.
This your president.
This y'all president. Now I'm not saying that y'all voted for him. Now some of y'all probably did, but I'm just saying this is why it's so important when you go out and vote, guys, because these people in office, they do not care about the people. Trump, since he's been in office this time, he's done nothing but enrich himself and his family. It's all about a power grab, which we have an episode for that. Y'all should go to YouTube, check that out. It's just a power grab.
And so, guys, this what make me so mad. And you can put in the comment, I'm mad. I'm mad because if you don't want to help me, don't block nobody else from helping me. Does that make sense to you guys? He's going to penalize those stores that help SNAP recipients. Does that make sense to you? Help me to make that make sense.
If it don't make sense, put no sense in the chat right now, guys. If that makes no sense, put no sense in the chat, because we already know it makes no sense whatsoever what the hell this president is doing.
And so, guys, when I found out about that, I almost fell out of my chair. This administration actually told stores not to offer discounts to SNAP families. That don't make sense.
Not 10% off, not double coupon, no weekly deals. I mean, absolutely nothing. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy.
So they didn't just take your food, guys. They block your savings as well. And this is headed into Thanksgiving, guys. Thanksgiving is what? Literally 3 to 4 weeks away. It's always the last Thursday in November,
it's 3 weeks, Dr. B. It's 3 weeks from this Thursday.
So what y'all gonna eat for Thanksgiving?
Half a turkey. Half greens. Half that ham. Because you ain't gonna be able to get the whole thing.
Okay, guys. So shout out. I'm trying to calm down.
Shout out to all our people. Don't worry. Beautiful Black John. I'm trying to go back. Nene. Hey, what's up, Nene? Yellow Coco. Pecan. Hey, Pecan. What's up, cub? You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Baltimore. Texas is in the building. Thank you guys for joining us. We got Natural Skin. We got Love on Me. Thank you guys for joining us, and thank you guys for joining in on this topic, guys. So, let us know what you're planning to do, how you plan to handle, or if you know someone that benefits may have been cut, and you may have to help out. You may have to help your daughter. You may have to help your niece. You might have to help someone that's not getting the full SNAP benefits.
OMG. See, Al is in the house. West Coast in the house, y'all. They joining us all the way from the West Coast. We appreciate you, Seattle. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for joining us.
All right, guys. We want to jump into another scenario, because these scenarios, they're not coming from me and Dot B. These are coming from some of our subscribers.
Yes.
Actually, some of our paid subscribers on YouTube. They're sending us these scenarios of what's going on in their lives.
Mm-hmm.
Now, she's a grocery manager, and she wanted to run a SNAP-friendly discount this week, and she was told that she could not do it.
And a lot of people in the community have stepped up, guys, thank God, to help people who are not receiving full SNAP benefits. And that's what it's going to take, guys. We're going to have to start back helping one another. The churches are going to have to become more active with helping people again. So stores do want to help, guys, but the government is saying, hold up, no, you're not going to do that. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I've never seen nothing like this in my lifetime. 56 years old. And I would have never in my life imagined that we would have had a president in office that literally does not even want to help his own people. It just does not make sense. We have another subscriber that sent in something that's going on with them. The farmers market vendor. He wants to sell produce a little bit cheaper, especially because Thanksgiving is coming up. Mm-hmm. So he wants to sell some of his produce cheaper to some of the people with SNAP benefits, and he was also told that he cannot do it.
Okay, guys, this is crazy. So if you think the stores should be allowed to help families, type "let them help." Let them help. Type that in the chat,
Make sure
guys.
you put that. Everybody should be putting let them help in the chat. Everybody should be putting let them help in the chat.
That's their blessing. That's how you get blessed, when you help somebody else. And you're telling me that you don't want them to help somebody? That's crazy.
That is the most foolish. Jeffrey Roberts said people may have to eat breakfast food for Thanksgiving. That's a possibility, Jeffrey. And it's a shame. I mean, I truly understand why Doc B is so hot right now. Mm-hmm. And again, I keep saying this, and I'm gonna keep saying it because it makes no sense to me. I just don't understand how we work hard as hell, and our tax dollars are going to another country.
But we can't help our neighbors.
But you cannot help the people that you taking their money from.
Okay, and can't help our neighbors. That's what gets me.
You're taking our money to help another country.
Yeah.
But you cannot help us. It just does not make sense. Mm-hmm. So again, if you think that the store should be allowed to help the families, make sure you guys put let them help in the chat, guys.
Okay, guys. So make sure you are following our top gifters, guys. They will follow you back and help you grow your channel. Thank you guys for being our love and support, for supporting us during this episode. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, and and I want to give a shout out to our top gifters.
Yes.
We thank you guys for always being there. We thank you for the support, because without you guys, JMB Live would not be here. We wouldn't be able to bring you the content that we do. So thank you so much for always supporting us, always being with us. Whether you are one of our day ones at like Missing Power or King Sadell, who definitely gave us the ability to be here, and also Pecan Tan, these top gifters. And even if you're new and you have been gifting us, thank you so much, and we hope you continue to join us and be a part of the JB family.
Okay, Jeffrey Roberts and Gus Tavis, you guys keep those comments coming. We appreciate you guys, and we do see you. So thank you.
Thank you for joining us, Wet, Sour Patch, Shooting Star, Lou. Thank you guys for joining us. We really appreciate you guys so much. Okay. All right, so let's jump into the emotional impact, Doc B. It's not just food. It's affecting people emotionally as well. And let's talk about that.
Yeah, okay. We're going to slow this part down, guys, because this is where people cry when they watch the replay, guys. People are going to break down, because just think, if I was a young mother and I could not feed my children, that would have an emotional, it would just affect my psyche, because I know as a mother, I'm supposed to provide for my children.
Yes, Pecan, you can.
Yes.
You can put a number in the chat if it helps people to be able to get food or a food bank. That's what this is for. That's what it's for, Pecan Tan. We want people to be able to get the help that they need. So if you have a number that people can be able to call to be able to get some help, some food, please make sure you put that in the chat. We appreciate that. Thank you so much. Now, facts, Doc B. It's a shame. It's almost it's embarrassment. It's telling our kids, not this month. Not Thanksgiving month. This the month that we eat good. Not this month. It's like stretching a meal during the holiday season. It's like skipping a meal just so you can have a holiday season. It's the weight that's on your spirit that hurts so much.
Yes, it does. And just the thought of it makes me sad. It just makes me really sad.
Appreciate you, Dragon, Benz.
Yes.
Appreciate you.
So people think that SNAP cuts are just food issues. No, they're mental health issues as well. You got a lot of people that are on SNAP benefits that have mental health issues, guys. They have emotional issues. But just think about it. Kids need to eat. Even to function in school well, they need a healthy breakfast. And you're talking about cutting, and they don't have any food to eat. These are decisions between dignity and survival. These parents will have to decide whether they want to pay a bill or feed their children.
Yeah, and Boss Man said, who you think out here not going to buy food? Boss Man, believe it or not, when these benefits get cut or not even given at all, it's going to be a lot of people that cannot afford to pay cash for food.
Yeah.
It's a reality.
Yeah.
You know.
And a lot of people don't have credit cards. I hate to say it.
It's a lot of people that cannot, especially the seniors more than anything.
Yeah.
The seniors, they're on fixed income. They depend on those food stamps. So with those food stamps being cut or not given at all, that's going to put a strain on them to have to spend their fixed income cash. So they're going to have to decide, do I pay this bill? Do I pay this bill just so I can eat? Some of them single mothers out there, they depend on those SNAP benefits to be able to help feed those kids. So
and drop it in the comment section. We had some people that volunteered to help people. Drop in the comment section if you are going to have to go without because your SNAP benefits are being cut, or if you know someone that is going to struggle, because you can predict this, guys. If you're only going to get half and you haven't received that yet, you don't know when you're going to get it, then you already know that it's going to affect you mentally, emotionally, and you may not be able to feed your children.
Exactly, Jeffrey Roberts. It's not 40 mil, Jeffrey Roberts, to Argentina. It's 40 billion. 40 billion went to Argentina of the American people's money. This is money that they're taking from us from our taxes, but yet they can't help us. They want to give us half the benefits, but you want to bail out Argentina. They gave them 20 billion. Then Trump said he wants to help them some more. Then he gave them another $20 billion.
I'm not sure if it's 20 or
no, it was 20 billion. It was 20 billion initially. Then he gave them another 20 billion, which is a total of $40 billion.
Okay, so guys, this is just crazy. So, like I said, these are decisions between dignity and survival. Hunger doesn't just hit the stomach, it hits the soul. And I remember Michael Cohen, because I do watch his streaming network, he was talking about how he was placed in solitary confinement when he was in jail, and he had to go 3 days without eating. See, a lot of people haven't experienced that. They don't know what it's like to go hungry. But after that second day, not just are you just hungry, but you start to despair sets in. So it's more than just by being hungry. Despair sets in and you feel lifeless. I don't want anybody to feel lifeless because they can't feed their families or their children are not eating.
Boss man, believe it or not, everything Trump do is for a kickback. I promise you that 40 billion that he gave Argentina, he's getting something in return. That airplane that he got from Qatar is getting something in return.
Oh yeah, he don't do anything unless
he does nothing for anybody without something coming back.
That is true.
Without something coming back. Like I said, since Trump has been in office this term, he's made more money in his lifetime.
Billions.
In his lifetime. During this term, less than a year than he's made in his whole life.
And not just him, guys, his entire family is becoming filthy rich, and that's what they're doing. That's the end game.
Now I'm gonna show you this. Now you guys may not know, but that's why we always say do your research. We don't like to lie to you guys. Do your research.
Exactly.
The guy that was convicted of money laundering,
the crypto,
the Binnacle, that guy Trump pardoned him. It's the same guy that helped him with his crypto coin,
his son,
that helped him and his family make billions of dollars. Now he pardoned this guy. Then when he was interviewed on 60 Minutes, he said, I don't know who that guy was. I just know that he had a bad deal and under the Biden administration.
But who pardons someone
and he
don't even know him?
He pled guilty to money laundering,
and not just that, he's tied. He's
to sex trafficking.
Yeah, it's all kinds of crazy stuff, guys. Y'all. That's why we say all the time: don't just believe what we say. Do your research.
Do your research.
Yes.
Do your research. Now we also had another paid subscriber that sent in her story. She's a mother pretending to be full. She lets her kids eat first, and she pretends that she's not hungry. Now, personal story, my mother used to do that when we was kids. Before things got better, she always made sure we ate first. And she'd always say that she ate she ate earlier or she's not hungry. And we later we realized it wasn't true. She was just making sure that we was okay.
And that's what mothers do. Okay, guys, they do this every single day. They do. Okay, guys, so let's look at this teen boy who's working after school, because we have a lot of kids that do work after school. He works part-time to help his mom to cover what the SNAP no longer does. And what's going to happen, guys? Nothing. Because just think about it, the prices of everything is going up as it is. We hadn't even talked about that yet. God. Not only are your SNAP benefits cuts, the prices of everything is up. Ground beef is through the roof right now.
Yeah, Kaya says I have a son and a daughter, and Kaya, hey, we totally understand. Yeah. Things are not cheap, and as Doc B said, you single parents, you single mothers, you guys do that every single day. You know, whether that father is there to help or not, you guys hold it down.
Yeah,
and it's just much love, Kaya, for all that you and all the single mothers do out there to hold it down, because times are going to get rough. Yeah. And I'm quite sure that your kids completely depend on you. Shout out, boss. We appreciate the gift. Much love. We definitely hope you come back, and we hope you subscribe to Live with J and B on our YouTube channel. You. Make sure you do that. Thank okay. You know, that teen boy, Doc B, he should be studying or playing sports or just having a childhood and not worrying about covering policy failures. Yeah, it just does not make sense.
That's what it may come to. You may have a lot of teens who see their parents struggling and may have to get a job after school, and so that takes away their focus on their studies, and they become adults when they're just children trying to make ends meet. So, guys, if this touched you in any way, I want you to type "I feel it" in the comment section. I feel this, guys. I see you. Make sure you're following our top gifters. They will follow you back, and they will help you grow your following.
Exactly, guys. Yeah. So, as Doc B says, if this touched you, type in "I feel it" in the comments. Let us know, guys, if this topic tonight, if it touched you, because it's touching so many people.
Yes.
This is something that's real, guys. And again, it's November, guys. This is the beginning of the holiday season where spirits are high and everybody's happy, and Thanksgiving is the time where most families come together.
Yeah.
And everybody's struggling right now.
Yeah.
And it just does not make sense at all that you got so many American people struggling, and you have a government that frankly just does not give a damn.
And so, guys, when we tell you this, like right now, me talking about this is draining me, because I guess I care so much about people and I don't like people to struggle. But we bring you this information so that you can be informed, and then so you can be empowered. And so you know how to go forth, or you know how to move forward, even though you know that you may only receive half of those SNAP benefits that we just talked about, because your president does not want to give you the full benefits, even though that money is available in a contingency fund, guys. So we're going to talk about some solutions, solidarity, and then lastly, we'll come in and give you our final words.
Now, guys, let's end on what we can do. Let's talk about what we can do.
Yeah, how we move forward.
What we can do is we can talk loud, but act louder.
Okay, guys, I went out and voted today. I mentioned that, we talked about that earlier. You have got to get out and vote. It's crucial right now. Your voice must be heard, because a lot of you voted for a 1-cent tax plus. A lot of you voted for the public commissioner, depending on where you live, and that can drive up your Georgia Power, your electric bills. You've got to get out and vote, guys. We can speak up. We can hold leaders accountable, and that's what we must do. We can help our neighbors. We can help support food banks. We're going to have to do that. We're going to have to call and check on our neighbors. How you doing today? Do you need anything? We can watch out for one another, and that's what we're going to have to do.
King Sedell said he thinks that a lot of people just shut down. And you know what? You're right, King Sedell. A lot of people feel like there's nothing that they can do. They feel disempowered.
Yeah.
And that's a feeling that a lot of people are getting right now. But we're trying to let them know you don't have to feel like that. You have a lot of people out there that may feel the same way, but you can feel empowered. You have to do whatever you can that can lift your spirits up. Reach out to family, reach out to your church. Right now it's a tough time for everybody, and giving up really, it should be the last thing that people should do, and try your best not to shut down.
Yes, that is true. Okay, guys, your worth is not measured by the size of your wallet. Even if you don't have any money to give towards a food bank, then you can volunteer your time to work that food bank. And so that's what I'm planning to do, is to volunteer for a local food bank. Because I can do something to help somebody. Okay. So it's not measured by the size of your wallet, but by the size of the system that's trying to keep you down, trying to keep people down. So you have to fight back, and you fight back by trying to help someone else.
Yeah, Gustavus said his mom used to let them eat first. It's been like that for years, Gus. Parents sometimes have to make sure that their kids go without. So, they'll let those kids eat first. It's sad. I understand why Doc B is so fire hot right now, because this is the wrong time of the year for our government to be playing politics and this blame game on who shut the government down when the Republicans hold the House, the Senate, the presidency, and half of the Supreme Court. So please, let's stop playing this game. Let's stop playing with people's pockets. Let's stop playing with people's benefits. Okay. This is not the right time.
Okay, Pecan 10 says she put the number in the comments. Okay.
We appreciate it. If you have to, Pecan 10, put it in there multiple times, back to back if you can, for some of our viewers. And a lot of our viewers go back sometimes to watch the episode again. So if you can, put it in there, so if they are watching it again, that they can go back and catch that number, and let them know what that number is for, so that they'll know that it's be able to get some help, because this time of the year is needed the most.
Okay, Maria said, I just have to read Maria's comment. Maria said, who voted for Trump? How did he get in there? He was in the White House before.
Wow. He's a convicted felon. And it's so strange, because if anybody that's black or brown is a convicted felon, no matter what the crime is, you can't get a place to stay. You can't get a job. They don't want to give you a loan. But yet, a 34-count convicted felon can become the president of the United States.
Okay, I'm going to tell you how he got back in office. We had a lot of black and brown people that voted for Trump. I'm just going to keep it real. I don't care if they like it or not. That's how he got back in the White House. We had a lot of black and brown people that didn't go out and vote. We had a lot of black and brown people that did not want a black woman president. A lot of people are saying FA, you got what you deserve. But that's not the solution. The solution is, how do we move forward, and how do we help the people that are in need? But I agree with you. I can't even believe when they announced that he was president, I said, I knew it was going to happen. I could feel it. But I'm saying to myself, I know they didn't. But that goes to show you the world, the country that we live in, that they would put him back in office, considering what he did the first presidency. That didn't make any sense. I'm going to leave it right there. Okay, guys, shout out again. I'm trying to not get upset.
Yeah, don't get upset, Doc B.
Trying my best.
Don't get upset, Doc B.
This hits home for me, who stayed with us the whole time. We appreciate you guys. We appreciate your love. We appreciate your support. And we also love our audio family that are out there, who are able to listen to us via wherever they get their podcasts. Thank you TikTok, Bigos, Facebook, wherever you guys were on it tonight. You really came out and you supported us with these comments. We really appreciate. Trump is the best thing that could, oh my God, that could have happened to America. We appreciate your comments, GT, AB, ABA. Now, if he is the greatest, the best thing, I want you to tell me what he's done for the American people since he's been in office. And I won't say another word. Just tell me that. Tell me what he's done. Okay? All right, now. Thank you guys again. This episode really showed something deep. It showed me that a lot of people are hurting. That people and the people in the power, they don't care anything about the little peons. They only care about their billionaire friends. And guys, this is not going to get any better anytime soon. Sadly, I have to tell you that. But even when a system forgets you, I want you to remember that you value your value. I want you to, still walk with your head high. Even though you may not be able to afford this, afford that, you still matter. Your kids matter. Your family matter. And your voice matters as well. Don't let this moment of what's happening break you. Let it make you stronger, make you a stronger individual, a stronger mother who's willing to fight for your children, to feed your children. And remember, this community right here, we got J&B got you. We got you. We're going to talk about it.
That's right, guys. That was something else, Doc B. I appreciate that. Guys, tonight, it hit me hard because it reminded me of how easy it is for leaders to play with people's lives like we're numbers and not human beings. But we're more than a statistic. We're people with families, pride, and needs. When somebody shows you that you are not a priority, believe them. Don't take it as a game.
Yeah.
They're showing you who they are. And then use your power to make a change. You deserve better. We all do. If nobody ever told you this, your struggle is real. Your voice is real. And here at J&B Live, our community, we see you.
Okay, now Galactic Walk said Walmart will be used as a military camp. Now you're going to have to expand on that particular sentence because I haven't heard that. I'm not sure if that's something that's coming down the pipe. I'm not sure of that, and I don't want to put that out there. So clarify that statement so people are aware of what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And guys, we have got to look out for one another. We are a family. Here we're J&B family, and we believe in looking out for our family. And that's why we brought you this episode today, so that you would be prepared and you would know what's happening with your SNAP benefits.
Exactly.
And how you are not a priority. Sometimes when you know this, you know better, you do better.
Exactly. So guys, y'all make sure y'all follow. Go to Facebook, go to Instagram, TikTok, Bigo Live, wherever you at. Make sure you follow JB Live Podcast. Now, what we really want you guys to do more than anything is go to YouTube. That's where all of our content is. Go to YouTube at Live with J&B and make sure you guys subscribe. It's free. It doesn't cost you a thing. Now, we do have paid subscribers, and you can pay if you want to be a paid subscriber for special content. But if not, just subscribe. It's free. And we're on every platform, all social media platforms, TikTok, Bigo, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. We're everywhere. Okay? Now, and Substack. Make sure you guys subscribe to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Apple Music, iHeartRadio, wherever you get your podcast listening, Enjoyment J&B Live Podcast is there. And that's for our audio family. We love you. Okay. Make sure you guys share this episode with somebody who needs the truth. Okay,
so Galactic Walt mentioned something. I am going to research that about Walmart, about your voice does matter. So I do want to mention that. Thank you for those comments. We appreciate you guys. Faith says, do you think we will lose health care next?
Yeah.
Some people will lose health care.
Yeah.
It's coming.
What's going to happen
is
if you joined us a little bit earlier, we had one of our paid subscribers actually that had sent in a screenshot of their affordable health care application for next year. They've been getting it this year. They've been paying $38 and it went up to $180 something. So they're looking at almost $145 increase in their health care for the exact same health care. The only difference is their copay went up and a couple of other things went up as well as that cost. So it's not looking good. And guys, this is what I want you to, this is the last thing I'm going to ask you to do, and then I'm going to get off, because Black dollars matter. Our voices matter, but our money hit hard. You know, we boycotted Target, and I'm asking Jamal Bryant, what's next? Why can't we boycott another one of these big time companies that's backing Trump, to show them that our voices matter, how he's treating us matters? So if you think that we should do that, boycott another employer, I don't know who it could be, I'm just throwing it out there, who do you think it should be? We have to continue to show them that we are important, that we're not going to just stand by and let them treat us any kind of way. Yeah. Posh and Bling said people are only buying essentials
from Target, probably.
Probably Walmart.
Okay. A lot of people, King Sadell said he hadn't bought anything from Amazon. I think he said Walmart. I think he said Target. Yeah. A lot of people have boycotted all three of those companies. But who's next? There's a lot of companies out there that are supporting Trump. Who's next?
All right, guys. We'll appreciate you guys this evening. We hate to go, but it's that time. We thank you so much for joining us this evening. And we will see you guys real soon.
Okay, I'm gonna cool down, guys.
Yeah, make sure you guys pray for Doc B. She got a little hot tonight. I can't blame her. Can't blame her at all, because a lot of people will go hungry this month.
Yeah.
And really the word is not completely in regards to what's really going to happen with people's SNAP benefits. So much prayer goes out to all of the families out there. And all of the cities that join us tonight: New York, New Orleans, Seattle, the ATL, Florida, Chicago, and our overseas people in Canada and DR. We appreciate you guys for joining us this evening. We thank you so much. And guys, I'm your favorite uncle. Hopefully, that boy. Broke a J3.
Okay, guys, and I am your favorite auntie, Dr. B. I look forward to seeing you guys Thursday at 6 p.m. So come on back and join me, and we'll have another exciting episode of J&B Live, where we keep you informed and we are going to empower you so that when you know better, you do better. So thank you, guys. We appreciate you.
And as always, guys,
thank you.
Let's talk about it.
Thank you.
All right, guys. See you guys later. And thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. Thank you so much, James. We really appreciate that last gift. Thank you so much.